Hey everybody, this is Steve with Small Engine Velocity coming at you with a Brother Ruckus video. Normally Fridays is a video for motovlogs, but I was pretty excited to be working on the Brother Ruckus and the harness. So there was one major hurdle that was left that I wanted to make sure, and that was to get the motor started. And then once we got the motor started, then we can put the back tire on. I could get it as a rolling chassis. I mean, we could even ride it over there if we wanted to, and then take it apart, put it in his garage. So I have my lift back again, so I can start working on my 171 project next week, hopefully. But here is the things I had to overcome before I get it to work. It's not that much further than when I had it the last video with the Brother Ruckus, but it was a pretty significant one. And it was something I kind of quite don't understand, but here we are. By the way, there's the rear tire, if you guys remember what the rear tire looked like. And then I bought a new thingamabob. It's supposed to be high flow. If you look at it, compared to the original one, it's got less fins, but it has an angled fin on it. I literally ordered this from China like a bazillion years ago, and it finally came in. What's cool about this particular one is see the sleeves in here. So if you tighten it down, you're not crushing the plastic like in the other ones. It's just you're putting tension down on the sleeve. So that's kind of neat. The one that he had was all tore up from the previous user, I guess, or previous owner. So what happened was, I don't know, I couldn't get spark to go, so I kept on taking the plug out and testing it, and it wouldn't arc, so I went back to another, what's it called, stator, and for some reason it worked. This is actually the one that I bought that doesn't work. This is one I rewired myself, because it wasn't awesome like I want it to be, but I redid it again and now it looks good. Plugged it in, I was able to get spark. Anyways, look at these fuel lines. This is a vacuum fuel pump. We're going to build a little mount to put it right here so we can stick it out. But yeah, then everything else is the same. I just put the battery here, and here's your key again. You can actually hear it. You can actually hear it click. So I have to twist it together pretty good because it needs really good contact for that relay to go off. So I went to the gas station. And bought some gasoline. Put it in the tank right here. Use this aftermarket key. I'm not sure how this aftermarket key works with the thing, because it has 3-position, and a Ruckus key is usually 2-position, so I don't know how well what's that going to do. Like, there's an accessory portion of it. This is probably not good to leave hanging against the frame since that's the starter coil, but anyways, I wanted to give you a sample of what it was doing. So let's go ahead and do an actual start. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the hot wire, and then we're going to go ahead and push this little start button harness that I made. Oh, it's already connected. So let's see if we can get it to start and stay running. Now keep in mind that there's no exhaust on this, and it's going to probably sound like popcorn or something popping. Really, it sounds like bubbles popping. It'll sound like bubbles popping. Let me see if I can get a better angle with the motor. Alright, here we go. Let's give it a shot. And make sure the cable is twisted well together. And we're going to go ahead and push the magic button. Ooh. No exhaust makes it sound really loud. Right, I would like to call that a success. There's a couple exhaust. Okay, when you test a motor, make sure not to leave the garage door closed. So that's a good tip. Let's put that down here. Do not leave garage door closed. Anyways, let's take a look one more time at something. I forgot to mention that the auto choke, it didn't have it was just a yellow and a green wire. So I had to build this harness connector here to get it to go. So, I mean, we got one of two things we can do. Just go ahead and wire it all up and don't put the battery box on, but just get it to run around and drive up and down the street and enjoy it for a day before we take it apart. Oops. With no rear brakes. Or just go ahead and take it apart and just get the project moving. So what does this mean for the Brother Ruckus project? This will probably be the last video you'll see in a little bit while we decide how we're going to put the frame in together. If we do put it together and then get it to ride around the block, then that's exactly what we'll do. I'll take a video on it of us driving it around before it goes into disassembly, because the goal for my brother was to have it ready by spring so he can ride it around and use it. So anyways, thanks for this short video. Thanks for watching this project. This is probably the biggest ground up build, not ground up, but biggest project that I've taken on, because it was not running. It was missing lots of parts. It had no harness. It was literally a motor on a frame with wheels. I'd like to see this one through. So anyways, if you got any suggestions or anything like that, please let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see everybody in the next video.